Know the gang, know the gang, know the gang. Where my notification gang at? You part of the notification gang. Let me know in the comment section if we can get it chopping up after this video. So today I'm bringing you guys the infamous Nickel Blitz 2. It was pretty popular in Madden 17. I would say it was the Blitz of Madden 17. If you set it up correctly, you can get pressure and you can stop the run with sending only like 3 or 4 people. It's not as effective or as OP as it was in 17 right now, but it's still effective if you set it up correctly. So I'm going to show you guys how I use it against normal formations, the trips tight end, and the gun bunch where everybody max protects and blocks like 7 people. So the basic setup, as you can see right here, is the basin line. Triangle or Y, push the D-pad to the right. Then you want to pinch your defensive line. Hold L1 or LB, push the D-pad down. Then you want to slant your defensive line to the outside. Hold L1 or LB, pull the right stick up. Then you want to QB contain. Press L2 or left trigger, and then R1 or right bumper. And as with all DB blitzes, you want them in the contains. Most of the time you want them in the contains. So you're going to have to bring this DB in here. And then you just hover over the line of scrimmage. This is a 5-on-5 blitz, but we should be able to get edge pressure from that DB. You see here we get edge pressure from that DB. Now obviously your opponent's first mind is he's coming at me. I'm getting pressure from the left, and he's going to slide to the left to block that DB up. So that in theory that works. Let me bring him out just a little bit more. I don't want him too close to the line. In theory that works, but the way this blitz is set up, if you slide to the left like we will right here, that defensive line on the left edge should be able to come through. You see here, you slide to the left and you still get pressure from the right. So the next step for your opponent would be to block your running back, and that will pick up this pressure right here. If he blocks his running back and he slides to the left, he should be able to pick up this pressure, but we also have more than one variation. So you see here, he slides left and he's able to use his running back and he's able to pick up the pressure. So the next variation is to add a 6-man, and that would be an outside linebacker. So you set up the blitz the same way, but this time you want to shift your linebackers to the right in addition to the normal setup. So R1 or RB, push the D-pad to the right. And then you want to blitz that linebacker that comes down on the line of scrimmage. R1, or if you're on Xbox, RB twice, select that linebacker, and then pull the right stick down. And you want to move him into these right here. You might have to contain again to put him in the QB contain, but you want him in the QB contain. So now when your opponent blocks 6, even though it looks like he should pick it up, let's block 6, make sure I'm in that 2-point stance, you still should be able to get pressure. You see here he blocks 6, you get pressure from the left. Now let's see when it looks like when he blocks 6 and he slides to the left. You know, we got to have counters for our opponent. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Let's go right here. Now let's block 6 and slide to the left. So now he's blocking 6, sliding to the left, and we still get pressure from the left side. But even if they do pick up the pressure from the left side, it's kind of like the first setup where if he over adjusts to pick up the pressure from the left side, the pressure from the right side comes in. So now let's take a look at the gun trips tight end. If you're new to this channel and you find this video useful, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Against trips tight end, the second version of the blitz is not as good because it's easier to pick up and it's easier to pass against. All I'm going to do is slide to the left and then ID to the right, and we should be able to pick the blitz up. Yeah, we're able to pick the blitz up. So obviously I got the counter to the counter. So let's go ahead and show you guys how I run it against trips tight end. So against trips tight end, here's the steps. You want to pinch your defensive line, hold L1 or LB, push the D-pad down. Then you want to slant your defensive line, hold L1 or LB, pull the right stick down. Now this guy who's on the same side as the nickel blitzer, you want to put him on a QB spy. R1 or RB, select him and then pull the right stick to the left. Make sure he's lined head up on the left tackle. Then you want to bring your nickel blitzer in. Make sure he's lined up right above the slot receiver. Then with your user, who is going to be this guy, you come into the line of scrimmage and you hover. Now as soon as the ball is snapped, you want to click the right stick in to send that QB spy. Just push it straight down. It's technically called like R3 on Xbox, but I mean on PlayStation. Ball is snapped, you send him in. Now the running back has a 2-on-1 situation. For some reason the nickel blitzer likes to hug the left tackle, but you see there that he was able to get in and nobody was blocking him. And the blitz is pretty easy to set up. I'm pretty sure you can get it in within the 8 seconds it takes the offense to come from the huddle to the line of scrimmage. So we're going to run it again, and then we'll take a look at bunch. So you see here they got the 6-man pass protection in. Ball is snapped, you send the QB spy, your running back's in a 2-on-1 and he can't win. Let's go ahead and jump into the max protect bunch. So against the gun bunch, the setup is pretty much the same as the last one against the trips tight end. You want to pinch and snatch your defensive line, and then spy the same side linebacker, and then make sure he's lined up above the left tackle. You're going to have to move this DB out so that he doesn't get recognized by the offensive line. And then you sit here and you hover and you send the QB spy as soon as the ball is thrown. The max protect from the gun bunch is troublesome because they have good routes and they have great protection, and it's hard to get pressure against. But with this setup, you should be able to get pressure. You see we got pressure from the DB on that left side. We'll send it one more time and then we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at the play and the instant replay. So we go ahead, move this guy back above the left tackle, move this guy to make sure he's not getting identified by the offensive line. You don't have to worry about him being out that far because it's a DB. You know, that's Deion Sanders. He got 90, 93 plus speed if he's on your MUT team, and you should be able to get good pressure. In that situation, the blocking was a little bit different, but we still got a 2-on-1 situation with the running back. So essentially what I did was I took the linebacker and the DB and took them out of the offensive line's recognition. Because this linebacker is a QB spy, the offensive line doesn't recognize him as a blitzer or as somebody who can stop the run, so they don't pay attention to him. So when he comes through, he comes free. And same goes for the DB. Since he's so far out, he isn't recognized by the left tackle, and the left tackle doesn't pass off that pass rusher on the line, that defensive end. So when they come through, the running back has a 2-on-1 situation and you got a free rusher against the quarterback. This can also work as a 5-man blitz as well. It's not as consistent, but you can spy this defensive end and you can still get some type of pressure. So let's spy the defensive end, and this allows you a little bit more flexibility in coverage. So you can put that defensive end like in a hard flat, a curl flat. You can even man them up on a tight end. This will just give you a little bit more flexibility when it comes to pass coverage. So, I mean, this is actually pretty great. You know, you got 5 men blitzing against 7 blockers, and you still should be able to get 1 free. Once again, you got that same combo on the outside. But if you guys learned something from this video and you found this video useful, you liked it, let me know by hitting that like button. Helps the channel grow, helps my video get out to others, and it shows me that I'm making good content. I appreciate you guys showing up. I'll see you guys around next time. I'm out.